Remember guys, I'm sponsored by EnergyBears.gg. Use promo code TNEC127 for 5% off your orders at EnergyBears.gg. Enjoy the video. Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is TNEC127 and welcome to my build part 1 for Great Weapon Fighter DPS Destroyer build. And in this video, this specific one, we're going to be going over my rotation. Now I'm going to be making a small series out of this, just different parts of each video. It's probably only going to be like 3 or 4 episodes. The first one I'm going to go over my rotation. Second one I'll probably go over where I use my skill points. Third one I'll go over like my feats and boons. You guys get it, etc, etc. I'm going to make it all different parts, so that way I don't cram everything up into one giant 15 or 20 minute long video, because I'll see a lot of YouTubers out there do Neverwinter, and no disrespect to anybody that does, but I'd rather not give you guys this long 20-minute guide to watch and stuff like that. I'll just break it down into simple pieces. Now there's probably a lot of questions you guys will have about like a lot of the moves and stuff like that I use in my rotation in this video. Don't worry, when I go over, my move set artifacts and all that stuff, I will be explaining all that in future videos. But I'm going to show you guys my rotation. Now, I want to put a big disclaimer out here now. My build is not, the top-notch build out there. If you want the absolute highest, and I mean highest DPS for Great Weapon Fighter, I'm going to honestly recommend you to the YouTuber known as Leah Knowles. So special shout out to her. I'll put a link to her channel right here on the screen right now, just so you guys can know and check her out and stuff like that. A few parts of my build I'll be showing in later videos were actually inspired by some of her skill sets and things like that. So special shout out to her. She has amazing Great Weapon Fighter builds and stuff like that, so definitely check out her channel. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. I'll show you guys my rotation. So now, the first thing I want to talk about when it comes to my rotation is my opener. And a lot of people don't know this, but if you take the Great Weapon Fighter and you jump and you slam your sword down, you actually have a percent chance of stunning the enemy. So that's always my opening attack. The first thing I do is I do that sword slamming move on the enemy. And then the second thing I do is I'll slam my sword down, hit him with Weapon Master Strike. I'll use Daring Shout, Hidden Dagger, and then I'll use the blade slamming one. I can't remember the name of it, forgive me. My my artifact alt attack is actually the Kessel Spears, because I like to be based on AoE damage and stuff like that. I know a lot of you guys will probably say that I should be using Lantern and stuff like that. Great Weapon Fighter build, I get it. Like I said, I'll be explaining that in a later video. But my rotation, then again, I'll break it down nice. I'll break it down nice and simple. Slam, sword slam, Weapon Master Strike, swing, 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 Daring Shout, Hidden Daggers, slam, keep swinging. And after that, eventually, I'll build up my determination. Once I build up my determination, I basically hit it with another Weapon Master Strike, use Daring Shout, another Hidden Daggers, boom, we got the determination up. So you guys can actually witness it for yourself. This is, just pretty much how my rotation goes. It's really, really, really simple. The whole point of Daring Shout, Hidden Daggers, and the Weapon Master Strike is to keep the buffs up. However, if I'm in determination mode, I will spam, and I have a group of enemies around me, I'll spam Weapon Master Strike just to, damage all those enemies at once. And then I also will toss in, because I do own a Griffin, I'll toss in his attack, occasionally, just to do extra damage. That's not, a really important part of my rotation or anything like that. It's just, something I put on there, to toss in some extra DPS. And of course, if you have like potion buffs, food buffs, and anything, you guys want to toss those on too. But I'll show you guys my rotation one more time. It's really simple. Jumping sword slam, Weapon Master Strike, swing, 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 Daring Shout, Hidden Daggers, sword slam, determination if you have it on, rinse and repeat. And then if you really want to get fancy, right? Because I have my alts here, crescendo, and then I have the slamming AoE one. Like I said, I like to be a cross speed between burst and AoE damage. If I really want to get fancy, I'll use Daring Shout, Hidden Daggers, Determination, Weapon Master Strike, then Crescendo. You know, get a little fancy there, hit him with some hard damage, you know, some pretty mean DPS. And as you guys can see, it took almost, you know, half of the target dummy's health. And these things have a crap ton of HP. So you guys, know the kind of damage you're doing, you know, with a move like that. But the reason I do that is because you get the buff from Weapon Master Strike, you get the buff from Daring Shout, you get the buff from Hidden Daggers. And then you guys know Crescendo, you know, that thing's always a crit every single time you use that. But anyway, guys, if y'all enjoyed this video and you like my rotation, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any recommendations for me, you know, anything else I can do to improve my DPS, like I said, I'm a new MMO player, so, you know, I'm open to, you know, to listening to other people. I know there's 1,000 ways to play Great Weapon Fighter, and I'm sure there's plenty of ways you guys can teach me. I'm no elitist. I'm here, you know, to listen to opinions. Be open. Feel free to, you know, to give your feedback. You know, tell me what kind of rotations you guys do. Leave it in the comments below. But like I said, guys, if y'all enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tnek127, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace out.